Most methods include parameters as a way to pass values from the calling method. There are two types of parameters, call by reference and call by value. The biggest difference is that the call by reference allows the method and the calling program to both point to the same address in memory that contains the value of the variable. So changes made in the method are reflected back in the calling program. The call by value makes a copy of the variable contents, so any changes made in the method are not reflected back in the calling program. Let's look at a program that includes both call by value and call by reference. This program computes the total meal plan cost for a semester. The main method calls four methods: get total meal weeks, get daily meal cost, compute the meal plan cost, and finally print the total meal plan cost. Let's take a look at each method. I'm going to scroll down, and you'll see the first method, get total meal weeks, does not take anything in the parentheses. There's no parameters, but it is going to return the value received from the user when we ask them how many weeks are in your semester. We'll read it into total weeks and we'll return that value. That's why I have int here after the word static. The next method is a void method, get daily meal cost. In the parentheses, we have a parameter, double bracket bracket daily cost. This is an array. Arrays are always a pass by reference or a call by reference. That means what I'm doing is I'm giving this method the address of where the daily cost array exists in memory. In my method, I run through and ask the user for the estimated cost for each day, and I store that value in the daily cost array. I don't have to return the daily cost array because when I update it, it's automatically reflected back in the main program because it was called by reference. The compute meal plan cost method has both parameters and a return type. The return type is a double. We're going to return the total cost for the semester. The parameters include both a call by value, int num weeks, which makes a copy of the value num weeks, so that if I change it in my method, it does not get changed back in the calling program. And it also takes a call by reference, which is our array, double bracket bracket daily cost. In this method, I'm not changing either one. I'm just calculating the total cost for the semester, and then I return the total cost. One other quick note, in the for loop, I don't know if you noticed, but I have for int I equals 0. The control portion of the for loop says I less than daily cost dot length. This makes my program much more flexible because it calculates the size of the array without having a preset value there. Okay, the last method is print total meal plan cost. It is a void method, so it does not return anything, but it does accept one call by value parameter, double total. It uses that value to print out the total estimated meal plan for the semester. Okay, let's run this and test it out. Usually semesters run about 15 weeks. You can see I printed out the array before calling the method, and everything is 0. Now I'm going to enter the estimated cost for day 1. Just to keep it simple, I'll do $10 for day 1, $20 for day 2, $30, $40, $50, $60, and day 7 I'll make $70. Now, after calling the method, you can see the array now has the values that I entered for days 1 through 7. It also printed out my estimated total meal plan cost for the semester of $4,200. An easy rule of thumb is to remember that primitive data types are considered call by value and therefore are a copy of the variable, and variables such as arrays and objects, which we will talk about shortly, are call by reference.